What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sean back with Life Creates the Future, and today I'm going to give y'all a 77,000 mile update on my 2017 Jeep SRT. Now, I've had this car now for probably 3 years, and what kind of problems have I had with it? Okay, well, first, I think the first year of ownership, I had to replace the water pump, which was under a recall, which wasn't bad, and after that, I went and got it inspected like a year later, and they claimed that my front headlight was out and they had to replace the whole thing. That ended up being almost, $2,800, but my warranty took care of that, my extended warranty, which I call BS. It's nowhere in the world you got to replace that whole thing, but luckily it was paid for through the warranty. I think I only had to come out of pocket maybe like $200, but other than that, have I had any other problems other than natural wear? The emissions. I had to replace back here inside of here, it's this little box, this little clear box for your emissions, and I had to replace that. And on top of that, let me get to the hood. Car's junky, no excuses. Yeah, they try to say this light right here, man, it was BS. It's a brand new light, or at least it looks like it's a brand new light. It looks like the same one that was on there. They probably just replaced the bulb and charged the insurance company over $2,000. Just BS. But see this right here? I'm pretty sure you can see this bubble. Yep, there we go. That bubble. That's bubble right there. And this right here, they claim, yeah, that's corrosion. I'm pretty sure maybe a sand down and a repaint of the hood would do it. But my local repair shop tried to quote me at like $1,000 just to repaint it, and then told me that it wouldn't come out the same. It's crazy, man. But yeah, so this cold air intake came, it's not even a cold air intake, it's just literally the funnel, but this came with the car. But I had to replace this right here. Now, what came on here was three ends. It had that end, this end right here, and there was another end over here, like a cap. I thought that was pretty crazy when that went out, but that's part of the emissions too. Sometimes when you get that cold, and it's coming up evap system, it's either this or it's the piece where I showed you at first before I came over here. The water pump, of course, that's replaced. Let me see. Other than that, I never really had any problems out of this thing, man. It's a real good car, man. Like, beast. It's a beast of a vehicle. It has a 6.4 Hemi motor in it, of course. Pretty sure everybody knows that. I need to clean the freaking engine bay, man. My bad on that. I need to take care of this thing a little bit better, but I will tell y'all something else that I've been doing too as well. So something else that I've done with this car is I stopped taking it to the dealership. And I started performing all my oil changes and let me see what else. Anything that I could do myself, which is simple. I started doing it myself, and I started saving all the receipts and stuff. And I stopped taking it to the dealerships because dealerships like tampering with stuff that they don't have no business tampering with, or telling you problems that's not ready to happen. Like say for instance with your tires and stuff. Oh, your tires have this much wear, dude. I'm not gonna say I'm not mechanically inclined. I'm a little mechanically inclined. I can tell if my tires are wearing or if they're making noises and stuff. I'll take it to the daggone tire shop and have somebody repair them, or when it comes down to the alignment, of course these things are famous for being out of alignment, but any way that, sometimes they are saying stuff to help you, but a lot of times it feels like they're saying stuff to pretty much get money out of your pockets, man. I don't know. Just my personal experience, I stopped taking it to the dealership, but I'm not afraid to buy stuff from the dealership, of course, some of them are honest, some of them just want your money, man. But I'm gonna show you some problems that I have had out of the alignment, and that is choppy wear. You know, I have Toyo proxies on here, and the Toyo proxies that I have on this car, they're you can pretty much swap them out. So say for instance, the way that I have these tires set up on here right now, they're reversible. Yeah, I could take this tire off, take it off, swap it around, and literally put it on the opposite rim, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, put it on the opposite rim, and literally the inside tire will go outside. So, you know, if it's wearing out fast, you know, I can pretty much swap them out. I think my tire shop, my local tire shop, they charge around $50 for that, you know what I'm saying, to do that. It can get a little expensive, but it's worth it, you know, because you can save tires. Your tires can last you a long time, you know. But you know, the front end alignment, if you don't have it aligned correctly, it will start to cause wear, choppiness, whatever. You'll start hearing road noises, man. It's something about the alignment on these things is just, they're finicky, man. They're very finicky. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna get inside of here real fast. Yeah, I'm all over the place. As far as the paint go, you know, I think the paint might be a little cheap. The paint is a little bit on the cheaper side, in my you know, that's my preference. You know, that's what I think. Oh, let me show y'all something else. You know, this is something that people probably know about. So with this red interior, it's nice and all. It looks good, but beware. This is 77,000 miles worth of wear. You know, the cushion is just, you know, she's stressed out. The cushion is stressed out. You know, and this right here, this will come from, like, say for instance, I always keep my sunroof cracked a little bit, you know, so a little bit of water got in on this, and this is the results of it. You know, so definitely some scary stuff right there, man. It's, you know, it's cheap, but then again, maybe that's just how leather wear. I'm not sure, you know, but you know, I've gotten this out before, you know, or you can replace it, which is expensive, a couple $100 to replace this thing. But all right, let me start it up. I did the mid muffler delete, and I did the I don't know if they're called resonators, mufflers, I don't know. But it's this big can looking thing, and they're the two mufflers that are on each side, left and right. You know, I deleted both of those, but what I ended up doing was keeping the can off and putting the mufflers back on to pretty much, you know, muffle it a little bit, man, because beware of straight piping these things, man. You are going to lose power. I'm not BSing with you, man. You're going to lose power. You know, and anybody that tries to argue with that one, race me. Race me, you know, but I'm just playing. But in my experience, I feel like you've lost power, you know. But I was like averaging, like, before I did the muffler deletes and everything, I was averaging like a 4.1, 4.3, 0 to 60 time on here. And once when I did it, it started being like 4.5. Like, my top end wasn't there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, my top end wasn't there. I mean, the 0 to 60 was still pretty good, but the top end wasn't there. My top end is back. This thing pulls now. And I'm like, man, I'm thinking about putting the mid muffler back on there, you know, just to, you know, because that's what this is made to do, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you put a tune on here after you do that, you're probably going to get a lot more out of it. But, man, just go with a full exhaust. If you can afford it, just go with a full exhaust. Don't worry about chopping up this factory system, man, you know, just to make the sound of it, man, because you're gonna take away the performance if you don't get a tune. But, okay. So, this right here, 77,204. Let me go to my SRT pages. You see what my best was. My recent was 9.5 because that's, you know, that's just chilling, man. That's just driving. But I feel like I might have saved something on here. But I'm gonna tell you, man, you know, even with 77,000 miles, man, it seems like the more miles you put on these things, the better they drive, man. The more performance, you know, the stronger that they be. I mean, again, that's just my experience. You know, I don't know what everybody else's experience is. A lot of people tend to get scared around this miles, but I don't blame you. I don't blame you. These things are expensive to freaking maintain, man. They are expensive to drive, you know, especially with the gas prices and stuff these days, man. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna talk about the sound system too as well. Somebody had asked about the sound system, so this is going to be in response to that. Also, this is, you know, it's going to be a pretty long video. Timers. Let me see if I can get on here real fast. Best. If it'll load up. It's taking a little second to load up for some reason.